Hi Saviors, GH here. Today we're going to check out the KTOS September dev blog, which contains what they plan on adding in the game for the Korean version. And without further ado, let's jump right into it and let's do this! Okay, before we start, credits to Prevox for translating it. And I just want to say that the content you're gonna see here today might change in the future, depending on how well it's received by the Korean players. Okay, let's start, shall we? First thing that we have here is a new hunting ground raid, Tel Harsha. It's basically a new boss in the region shelter. Here he goes. A preview of his attacks. This Tel Harsha will drop an item that we can use to make accessories, which we're gonna talk about next. Number 2 plan is new accessories and accessory stats overhaul. For the new accessories, they're gonna be adding this incomplete Caroline accessory. It's a bootleg version of the Caroline accessories. It's weaker, I suppose, but it can be made with fewer items, which includes the item that we can get from Tel Harsha, the new boss in Iridian that they plan to add. It's not made yet. Okay, opinion time. I think this incomplete accessory is a waste of time. Just go straight up to the complete version. That way you don't need to farm Tel Harsha. I don't know about you, but if I'm not going for the complete version, might as well not. Another accessory is the Luciferi accessories. Yeah, they added an accessory much stronger than Caroline and much more difficult to get. Question here is, who is the target player of this content? Getting the Caroline accessory is difficult to the majority of players, and adding this makes no sense to the majority of players. And considering the fact that there's a lot of players complaining about how difficult it is to make a Caroline accessory, IMC's reaction is to add more unattainable accessory, which again makes no sense. According to this, we need to farm Tel Harsha to get the ingredients for this new accessory. This will make the already disappointed players even more disappointed. Okay, opinion time. For me, the Caroline accessory is fine. Arc stones are getting cheaper, and it will be even more cheaper because the Krakens and the whales are all full and sated. They don't need arc stones anymore. Therefore, no one is paying a ridiculous amount for arc stones. Actually, I've seen a lot of arc stones for cheap. Yeah, about 300 million. It's not really cheap. That's a farmable amount. For lack of a better word. If you really want an arc stone, just go work hard and you will get it. You can do it slowly, farm about 20 million a day and make sure you do your weeklies, and you will eventually get an arc stone. Just one tip though, don't play toss that much, because you might get burned out and eventually quit. I've seen so many leave because of slaving in challenge mode, so just get an FPS or a MOBA along with toss to diversify your gaming experience. Anyway, what are we talking about again? Luciferi accessories. And here it is, guys. There's no translation. Let me translate it to you guys. Translator hardcore over here. You see this accessory here? What I understand here is when your enemy has 0 TP, you can instantly kill them with basic attacks. Yeah. And this next accessory here, my translation is, if the enemy has lower TP than the user, enemy will be stunned 100 seconds and die after that 100 seconds. That's just a joke, guys. There's no translation. Here's the ingredients. Okay, that's just a joke. Don't take it seriously. Okay, plan 2-3 is accessory stat overhaul. Let me simplify this to you guys. They plan to change the magic defense of the accessories to physical and magic attacks, which means we will see a lot more plus 16 accessories, or heck, plus 21. Nice one, IMC. More diamond anvil sale. Next one here is for the shields. So instead of just physical defense, they also added magic defense. which will be a problem for magic casters cause more magic defense to deal with. Number 3 plan for the Korean server is new vybora equipment. Okay, as you can see here, they're going to add a new vybora staff for Saikokino. It looks like it's gonna add more AoE use for Saikokino. This is gonna be another cheap vybora, even more cheaper than the Glacial staff. Next vybora is for Quarrel Shooter, and what it does is give Quarrel Shooter another skill, and you're looking at it. It's an AoE attack, and in my opinion, meh. QS is still not gonna be viable unless there's a rebalance coming here in the international toss that will make QS somewhat worth it. Next vybora is for Cataprak, and it makes rush better to keep it simple. Looking at this, it will help even more with mobbing, which is definitely needed by the class build that includes Cataprak. Last vybora is for Plague Doctor, and what it does is make this skill better. That skill. I can't say it because YouTube will demonetize me. This vybora is good because it will make it easier to steam and incinerate enemies. Will this make PD more viable? That remains to be seen. Okay, plan number 4 is boss co-op. So what they're going to do is remove the field bosses and replace it with the new content known as boss co-op, which is basically a 5-man boss raid, nothing really special. My problem with this is it's going to be timed, and gathering people at a certain time is a problem. IMC, please change it to enter anytime you want. Anyway, they also have other plans, number 5, and it's adding new cards. The first is the May card, which gives 100 crit rate at level 10. My hunch is this will be expensive when it disappears from the Mercenary Badge shop because crit rate is a vital stat for the Blossom meta. Next card is the Shelly Pennington card. It gives crit resist. Mostly tank and support will use this. Next is 5-2 World Improvements. I don't care about this. IMC, stop wasting development resources on this. This is bullcrap. Focus on rebalancing. It's what we need ASAP. Okay, speaking of skill rebalances, according to this, they have plans to buff Fencer and Matador combo, which is fine. Just make it fast because most of the Fencer Matador mains I know is starting to log on rarely. So IMC, move fast with the rebalances and stop with your map overhaul. We don't need it. Okay, next is Cryomancer. To put it simply, again, they said they're gonna increase the skill factor in the future, which means see you in a year, Cryomancer. Awesome. And for the last plan, Assassin, Rangda, and Rogue. Let's start with Rogue. According to this, they're gonna add more ways for Rogue to run away. Yeah, that's exactly their plan, to make Rogue an escape artist. For Rangda, they are removing the synergy of Piercing Heart and Luca, but they're buffing the skill factor of Luca. So yeah, their plan is to remove the synergies. Awesome! Lastly, Assassin. What I understand from this is they want to nerf Assassin and redistribute the power on other classes. They will make Hasisas exclusive only to Dagger, which will piss off Assassin, Sheriff, and BM. My opinion is I agree with this because Assassin is just way too good for everything. And making it lean towards the Dagger type will present more variety in builds. And that's it, guys. Those are the plans they have for September. What do you think? Is this fine or crazy? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, like, share, and then subscribe to be part of the Gaming Hardcore family. And as always, this is Gaming Hardcore. See you in the next one.